One.
Are you ready to meet the murder tank?
I can't believe like that thought in my head, like the train of thought. So yeah, since the stream is going now, the train of thought here was the hand missiles. They're a thing that exists, and it's like okay, no one really uses them, and I'm just kind of like because it kind of gimps your ability to use a left arm weapon for the most part if you just are running all missiles. And so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna want some kind of back cannon if I'm gonna use these properly. And it's like, wait a sec. Just get a dual cannon tank and throw the arm missiles on it, just so you can use the extension missiles. Congratulations! And before it's broken.
And then I further enhanced the idea by realizing that, hey, you can move the missiles from your back slot to your arm slot, which means that you have both slots free, which means that you can use the LX cannon, you can use the dual grenade launcher, and generally just dual back slot weapons, and still have missiles. And let's test that, because it sounds awesome.
Should be interesting though. So like it'll actually be an interesting way to build quads and tanks. But yeah, I need to get some music going. No drop frames so far. That tells me that this internet is good. So let me get music going. I don't think anyone's watching right now. Yeah, it doesn't look like anyone's watching right now. Because I just want to give the stream a few minutes to make sure that it's not going to go fuck itself.
And before you get DMCA striked and thrown into jail forever.
Understandable. Anyway, that's what my Armored Core music playlist is for.
Just playing music on your stream.
I have an Armored Core music playlist I use. That seems to be fine.
It better be fine.
Yeah,
hopefully.
Yeah, really.
Well, I get the MCA strike too, because I have a shit ton of music on my channel too. On my video.
Alright, I think, no drop frames. We've been going. Alright, let's get this link going.
Here we go, boys.
Alright, here's a new AC I made.
Alright, let's open with these missiles just to see what they do. Oh my. They do seem faster, like, now that I see
They
them,
are faster, because I'm on the receiving end, and I'm seeing those come to me way sooner.
Yeah. Right, that's pretty neat. That's actually pretty cool. I like that. I like that. I enjoy that. I can get behind this. The hand missile meta, dude. You're already dead.
You know, that didn't feel bullshit. Like, yes, the heat mattered, but that didn't feel bullshit to me.
Yeah, that was pretty good. I can get behind. Granted I was using the LX cannon, which yes, it's more powerful. But if I were using a grenade, I want to see this with a grenade, just to make sure it's not retardedly broken.
But yeah, no, those missiles, those missiles need exploration now. That's, because that opens up your back weapons so much, and you can still run the extensions, but thank God that most of the extensions have either no heat or negligible levels of heat, man. Jesus Christ.
And I am digging these high-speed missiles.
No, they're cool. I may have to bring them out. Anyway, this build was actually terrible, so I feel bad now. Like, I thought the spread howitzer was going to do more, but I really needed to get closer to you.
Yeah, and at least against this tank, you get just get LX cannon in the face, and that's the end of that.
But no, that didn't feel bullshit. Like, that definitely was an uphill fight for me. But that was also, that to me felt more of my AC had flaws in it for that, had flaws in its design.
It was a bad matchup.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot to bring the 8-log ones to make sure they're also high speed. Yeah, I got the 4 ones.
Standby controllers being dumb.
Understandable.
Alright, I have to go unfuck this real quick. Alright. Give me a sec. Good to go.
Alright. Oh, I see what you mean now about this grenade cannon. That you can use them on quads. Because the second shot will fire delayed, so you can just fly and you'll have log, I guess. That's pretty cool. I actually like that. I would have liked it more if I didn't know that these missiles exist.
They're just missing the decoy!
What the fuck?
I don't know, I just died. Tanks are a lot scarier now. Holy fuck.
I am digging this missile. You're gonna give them some use, dude.
Well, you know what? You know what? Hey! I should never have thought of this.
Yeah, especially when you shouldn't have told me this.
Well, as long as Gilbert doesn't find out.
Oh, speaking of quads, before I test the thing, I'll test this other thing, which is the slug gun, which doesn't work like a slug gun, and I'm pissed off of that. It's just a
Yeah, after I explained that to you.
Yeah, You ruined slug guns for me forever.
Alright, it's time for Fortunate Son now. Not that I'm playing the song because YouTube.
I don't like buckshot's supposed to be what the slug guns are.
Yeah. Probably buckshot. Then
Well,
shotguns. Then shotguns are probably the normal shotguns are probably also buckshot. I mean, the idea. I mean, the point is it's a spread weapon, but it's not like a million pellets. Because if it was like a million of them, then it'd be more like birdshot probably.
The birdshot cannon. Yeah, it doesn't sound as epic as a slug gun, I guess. Time to bring out the big boy. That did no fucking damage. What the hell?
It looks like the big slug gun has a significant aim adjust time. Like, not unusable levels like the linear guns, but...
I don't know.
That's what it felt like to me, because some of the shots were kind of like... I could tell, like, the center of the pattern wasn't on me.
Yeah, but even when I hit you with every single pet, like, the first shot, it didn't do that much damage.
It can get, like, a good 400 chunk in there.
Let's try the other one then, and see what it does.
One thing I noticed in the testing of it was that it has a significantly wider pattern of the shots. So even though it fires like twice as many pellets, like, you're not gonna get as many to hit.
Isn't like one of them two-shot? Because I don't remember in Last Raven.
I don't think in this game now.
Damn.
And before it is anyway, and they just didn't tell us.
They just didn't tell us. Because I remember, actually, this was Ninebreaker. I remember watching a video of some guys fighting, and one of them had a tank with a slug gun. It was pretty fucking cool. I think these are gonna be lightweight leaders eventually, in theory, perhaps. Did that even do damage?
I wasn't paying attention.
At least this time, like, the truck is like absolute garbage, so I'm happy with how it is then. It's not as bullshit as I thought it would be. After seeing its stats. Did I land on your head?
Yes.
Alright, the slug gun failure.
At least they're not terribly OP, and that they seem like they can have a role.
Maybe they're gonna work better on a tank in case like people push you, but then again, if the people push you, you can just pop a grenade and kill them.
Yeah, really.
So they kind of don't have a point. I don't know. I will require more testing than just a few matches with each. Alright, let's test the grenade. And my quad is overweight. Why? And yeah, I did notice that the aim adjust time is kind of significantly delayed. And that would be fine, but I don't like that in quads, because in quads, if you jump once,
Yeah, really.
you lose the lock, so you have to go through the entire aim adjust time again.
Ah, fuck, I should have changed my optionals. Oh well. I had energy weapons on NAC, and so I'm pretty sure I still got some of the energy. Then I changed it to no energy weapon.
Holy shit, dude, that's some fucking AP number. And I get thrown backwards from the recoil. I ain't like that.
If only that worked.
Does it need how to?
I mean, the knocked you out of bounds.
Oh. Ooh, what fuck. It's hard to push you when the stupid recoil just throws me backwards, like, really far.
Huh. So okay, now that I've used the slug gun, it's not so much the aim adjust time, it's just the pattern is that wide.
No, I think the issue is that it tries to compensate too much for the muzzle of the gun. So what will happen is that you will be going like to the right, I'll shoot, and then you will like stop or go to the left, and the whole cone is gonna be going to the right, while your AC is only on the left, and you will get hit by like a 2 pellets, which doesn't really do much damage. And holy shit, this quad is amazing. I love this. This is probably gonna be the de facto quad setup. Like, not this whole thing and the frame, but quads with the dual back grenade cannons.
Yeah.
They feel good. They really do. And it's fun because when you shoot, you just get thrown backwards. It's amazing.
Which is probably a good thing. That probably helps balance it to an extent.
Yeah. Because I cannot really like go into the offensive like immediately because of the recoil. God damn it. My giant projectile. God damn it again.
That was a really well timed.
Yeah. There's some very good grenade gameplay going on here. It's amazing. This is actually fun TM. Can't wait for Gilbert to make it bullshit. The recoil elevation. that last Hail Mary.
That was engaging. That was like...
I am really digging this grenade gameplay, because when you shoot it, you gotta push it, because one, you're getting thrown backwards, and you gotta make the second shot, which is probably the most important shot, because it's the one where you can move in the air, count. And it's super fun.
Yeah, then for like on my end, yes, I have the single grenade cannon, but like the reload of it is one of those. It definitely makes... I like the reload feels good on it. Like before when it fired faster, it was like ugh. But now it feels like it's a formidable weapon, but I still have to be careful how I use it. And then the chain gun, testing it out. The chain gun seemed alright. But then again, I think the chain gun's going to pay off more against someone who pushes you more. Because one of the things with chain guns right now is they do have some attack heat. That's kind of one of the things I want to be a benefit of the chain guns is... And their longer time, like aim adjust stuff, will kind of help balance that out a bit. And then the missiles, yeah, the missiles work so fucking good, man. Like it's not really the high speeds that are doing the damage; it's just more like it just synergizes. Then the howitzers, I could probably replace with something else.
Yeah, it's pretty fun, dude. I like this. I like this current version of what we're doing.
Yeah, plus the heat did not feel bullshit. Like, yes, it affected the fight, but it didn't feel bullshit to me. And let me check the radiator I was using. I was using the SA-44, which I want to say was the standard tier of the radiator, so...
Oh, and the last fight, there was like... the fight before the last one. There was a moment where I was pushing you with the EO active. The EO was actually doing damage. But then I realized, oh shit, the EO is overheating me, so I need to stop using it, otherwise I'll get overheated. And that was like, oh my god, hit is actually doing its purpose now.
It's amazing.
This is nuanced gameplay that doesn't involve poison damage with hit. It's great.
Or at least, like, it's not like bullshit. It's not like... It's poison damage that takes time to actually end up affecting you. You have plenty of time to, like, do something about it before it actually results in poison damage. Unless you get hit by napalm, but even then, it's not end of the world if you get hit by napalm.
And I love that napalm is allowing these kind of slower fire rate weapons to shine too. Because then, if you miss the shot, you're not left with your fucking pants down, ready to get fucked by another DPS weapon. Because you can just hit one of the howitzers, and then that will give you the poison that you need to compete against a DPS rush build or whatever. Granted, if you get rushed well, you're still gonna get ult damage, even if you're inflicting hit damage to the enemy.
Yeah. Like, it's the poison damage isn't so ridiculously fast. It's more that, because I bumped up the temperature to 999, it's a double-edged sword. On one hand, it takes more effort to get there, but you do know when you do get overheated, it's going to last longer. Also, Ratchus is probably my new favorite head.
Which one?
The Ratchus.
Which one?
The Ratchus. It's
yeah, I know.
Yep. It's like it's 3 above the B. Also, compare its stats to the B.
Oh, it's the spider. Oh my god, what happened to you, B?
Let me check how much the things I did change on that head. Now, granted, you do lose a bit of shell defense, which does matter. Alright, all I did to the Ratchus was buff its energy defense and cooling somewhat. That's all I did.
I forgot that the Linston head is in this game, so I'll probably use that later. My favorite carrot is still the glitch.
Yeah. I like where the glitch is at right now. It's like it's got almost B-level defenses, but it has lower AP.
it doesn't have this retarded drain anymore. Well, I mean, it's still super drainy, but
It's not
it's
retarded.
The glitch is just so edgy, and I love it. I just love this head.
Yeah, I actually started my Maver's model kit build a couple days ago where I built the arms. I need to get back because I think next thing it has on the instructions is the legs. I was about to grab a shield, and then I remembered that, oh, it only blocks one defense type. Also, I think I nerfed the 30 orbits to Oblivion, because those were literally like you were a tank and fought those, you just lost.
Oh, speaking of orbits, I want to test the turret orbits later. Because you have the potential, and I probably shouldn't be telling you this, but I'll tell you anyway because you gave me the hand missile tip. Imagine border patrolling and you have turrets.
I don't think it's me you shouldn't be telling, it's someone else who shouldn't be told.
And you know the worst part? You know Crest Base, where at the edges in each corner there are like these tiny hangar-looking things.
Yep.
You can probably pop the turrets in a way that they will hover over that, and you will be behind cover, and the turrets will be shooting the enemy. And you can be a tank, which means that you can have AP lead behind that, and you have turrets that I'm pretty sure you can pop and then change immediately to another weapon. So yeah. Granted, you won't be able to use something on your hands. I mean, on your back.
I didn't mean to fire that, oh well.
Oh shit, the damage on this is not garbage. I love how the highest speeds are just missing the decoy. Shooting one cannon at a time, baby. Wow, talk about losing a fucking winning match.
It was the chain gun. The chain gun did most of the work.
No, and I ate some grenades too, like an idiot.
That was interesting though. That chain gun is a good. Looks like the chain gun could be a good anti-tank weapon. Also, when I was using the EO, my heat got upwards of like 800, so I was like, but then again, I was like, I'll just let the EO run out of ammo because I had like 3 shots left and it was like running at the 800s. I'm like, this is a risk. I can't believe heat is fun now.
The quartet cannon is actually good now.
I think it was because you were fighting a tank that's also mostly shell defense spec, outside of the head and arms that are more energy defense spec. I think the quartet cannon doesn't have the best accuracy, but of course you were against a slow opponent.
And I kind of like that you can fire one at a time if you're low on ammunition. I mean, on energy. Well, why do you keep saying low on ammunition when I want to say low on energy? Words are hard. Turret time.
I can't believe the meta arm weapon now for tanks is his missile.
The fucking hand missile. I like that. I can respect it.
Oh yeah, I 100% respect.
It's fun to see them miss the fucking.
I consistently miss the decoy too. Oh, you want to try the interference extensions?
Sure. I guess I'll use the Model 2. And since I'll be using this, I guess I can get rid of the decoys. And if you're not running decoys, you know what that means? Washing time. And
oh my god, I have the starter radiator and this is a mistake. Alright, let's can't wait for the starter radiator to make me lose to heat, as intended, by the way.
I like the thought of something just crossed my mind, and it may be really powerful, or it could be bad. Hopefully, it's gonna be bad. Orbit cannon weapon arms on a tank.
Oh god. Oh god!
And I'm probably gonna test that after I test the dual shoulder orbits, the turret orbits. Hopefully.
Oh yeah, that's right. The arm weapons have heat.
Oh god. I just want, like, I'm crossing my fingers after this match when I test that stupid orbit idea. I'm crossing my fingers that the damage, I mean the defense debuff you get for using weapon arms is gonna be enough so that this tank is gonna suck because you don't have the arms. I am really hoping that's gonna be the case. Because I don't want fucking dual orbit cannon, weapon arm, grenade bullshit going on.
Dude, I'm struggling to find things to fit things on my hover tank now. I am sad.
Alright, I have only used one tank leg so far, which is the D3A. I'll call it the D-tab for now. Let's see if there's other options that are better.
I should just change the name to D's, but the E's are 3s.
Yes. Yeah, the D2C leg. The D's leg.
I'm actually okay of changing what part names when this is over.
We just need to find something that looks like balls. So you get the these nuts joke.
Well, you have the REM hover legs if you want a dong.
If you want a dong, the dong leg. Derwem.
The 15-shot orbit cannons are balls.
Yes.
These nuts spilled.
This nuts spilled, dude. It's gonna be awesome. Alright, let me already see. Ooh boy, you lose 1k AP just for using the
Understandable. I'm wondering if I could give them defenses, but it may not show up in game. And then it would be just go to the fucking spreadsheet to look at their defenses.
To be honest, I'd rather balance them by not having defense at all, because that will allow us to sort of make them really powerful without having to make them necessarily overpowered. Because
you know what annoys the fuck out of me? The left arm 150 ammo machine gun. Look at the magazine.
What?
Do you see?
Oh my! Oh Jesus!
That gun is ruined forever.
Yeah, that's horrible. How? Why? I hadn't noticed this. It looks so fucking terrible now.
Oh shit, it's Coffee Potato! I know I'm saying this 7 minutes late, Coffee Potato, but yeah, we're testing patch where heat is fun now.
It is fun TM.
Alright, after this fight, remind me to change my Discord nickname again.
Petition to make the retarded looking left arm machine gun the best one, just so that everyone has to use that one and look retarded. Alright, let's test these bad boys out. And I eat shit to nades. I want to see the range. Try to get close to me. And they haven't fired yet, and they are out. Fuck. Oh my god, the range is garbage. This is already a failure. When you dodge this fucking EO by just going sideways, this is so sad. And I charge, by the way. Ooh, the urchin coming in clutch.
You don't have decoys and the missile just went and fucked off.
I have the Ruri, dude. working as intended.
Understand?
And I charge again. I think they consume energy, or I'm just that retarded.
They do. They do. That's part of how I was
Oh my
able to
God.
find them in the file, was because I used their usage strain and usage count to identify.
This is huge, because now, like, if you know the enemy's using them and they have it active, you can just spam missiles and drain their energy.
What the fuck is this nuance doing in my Armored Core game?
This is very balanced. And I think you did that actually. Like, the reason I ran out of energy was because you spammed missiles on my face. The Ruri was activated, so it just consumed energy to like distract the missiles, and that fucked me up.
Damn.
That's awesome.
Holy
That's
fuck!
actually
This
cool.
is fair and balanced. You know what I need to do now? You know what I need to do?
What?
The laser one. I made the usage drain for that like 100. I think I want to bump up its ammo, but increase its usage drain again. Oh my god!
Now
Fair and balanced. What the fuck?
all right, time to test my idea of the orbit tank. Please kill this. Please annihilate this. Make it like so that I will never use it again. Cause I
Understand? Okay, I'll bring a tank so that the orbits can that the orbits can be like a hard counter.
hard counter.
I think what I'm going to
Yeah.
do with the 30 orbits is I'm going to make them over. What do I do with the 30 orbits?
We can do this. You know, they are double the ammo, so why not double the weight?
The problem is, it's like I nerfed their attack to oblivion for understandable reasons. The problem with them is it doesn't matter really how much I make them weigh, because someone's gonna fit that on a build, and if you're fighting a tank, you just won.
Yeah, you're right. You are correct.
Like, I'm pretty sure they can do like 4K plus on their own.
Jesus fucking Christ. Where is the Shen gun?
And of course, because you can fire them from long range, it's just like, yeah, there's like no way to really combat them. I really wish they were more like funnels where they would kind of deploy from your... You have a set number of them. They would deploy from your AC, but your opponent could choose to destroy them. And then once
Yeah,
they're...
like in for answer, where you can, like, you know, the only thing
You know what
need
other game does? You know what other game does this?
What?
Daemon X Machina.
Fuck you.
Hey, that's what they did, dude. It's what they did. It's called Blitz. You get 4 of them, and you can send them out. You can recall them at any time, but they can be destroyed. Like, they can be targeted and destroyed.
You know, the simplest fix is just making them destroyable by AMS.
I was just about to say that.
It's like the easiest fit ever. Like, maybe make them more resistant, like stealth missiles or something like that. Where they're like slightly more resistant than missiles. And that will instantly balance them, and that will force the tanks to run force with AMS. And that will be Milan. And holy shit, this reload is killing me really bad. That I got shredded by that stupid chain gunner in this AC. Alright. The defense debuff from using weapon arms is noticeable. You feel that you're weaker, and I like that.
Can they get breakable boxes like the big missiles? I don't know. But yeah, so here's some tech coffee, or potato, yeah. Here's some tech I was thinking about, right? Like Kel and I were going over like the arm weapons to trying to get like sort of a little design doc I have, or what is planned to become the new guide. You take, I'm like, look at the hand missiles, like for the right arm, and I'm like, when would I use these? Right, and it's because at least what was going through my head was, do I make this like a special kind of missile, kind of like in For Answer, that are just really stupidly good but not available for your back for like no reason? But then what came to my head is, because the main issue I had with it, they take up your lock, and it doesn't really mesh well with left arm guns. And then I was like, so I really want to use a bat cannon. Wait, I could equip a tank with bat cannons that can link up with whatever left arm gun I'm using. Throw those the arm missiles on the right arm and use the missile extensions, and it's like, so yeah, that's I think quads will have some use for it too, if they want to focus on cannon usage. So no, that's actually like, I thought that the hand missiles are. It's funny because it's basically like the FA, where like a lot of missiles are good when you combine them with those spread extensions, and that's basically what the high speed missiles are.
I am enjoying the chain gun being a tank killer.
I am too. And it's not like bullshit tank killer, it's just more like, oh fuck, oh fuck. Damn. So yeah, Coffee Potato is just like, whoa, that sounds like 5th gen, except fun.
Destroyed. Oh my god, dude, we just made, like, fucking tanks are actually fun to use now. Imagine that.
I can't believe it. Yeah, tanks got buffs. So what we did for tanks, Potato, is you basically have 2 types, and within each type you have a light heavy variant. So there's, I'll just go. I'll just pull up all the legs. So you look at the legs. You basically have 2 types aesthetically. You have the ones of treads, like these 2. Then you've got like the hover tanks, more treads, another hover tank, the hover tank, then tread tank. So you have 4 hover tanks, 4 tread tanks, and it's very easy to tell there's kind of 2 lighter ones, 2 heavier ones. And so basically the more traditional tread tanks are going to have like really good turning. They're going to have efficient boosters, but they're not that powerful. And so they're basically like, they can carry a lot, they have a lot of defense, they're just not going to move a lot, but they can turn to keep up with things. Hover tanks have more powerful boosters, they're not as defensive, can't hold as much, but they can move faster, and they still have good turning. Not as good as the tread tanks, but... So I think the tread tanks are the ones that are right now in a pretty good spot. I feel like hover tanks might need more playing around with.
I agree.
I think the first thing I can do with them is make their boosters a little bit more efficient. And that'll probably... So, like, maybe I'll like knock off 1,000 drain or something. I'll have to look at the numbers and see what I want to do. Because the main thing of them is, like, the load cap difference is very, very noticeable. But yeah, tanks are fun and actually viable now.
Like, this patch has gone a long, like, the patch in general has gone a long way, making this game much better.
Yeah, until Gilbert plays it.
Yeah.
But then again, when you play with Gilbert, there's no fun allowed.
Like, compared to base game, like, and it's funny that you mentioned that it sounds like 5th gen, because I took a lot of, like, we took a lot of ideas from that. For example...
Whoa, what's this we in here? What's this we doing in here?
I was gonna say because I did rebalance, like, I did the thing for the lightweights and the heavyweights inspired from 5th gen. Heavies work like they do in 5th gen, where in 5th gen you have families. Like you have the Aoi family, which are like the all-rounder. You have the DMA family, which are the highest ability ones. You have the Tolima. We don't speak about Tolimas. And you have the Flame Heavies. And the Flame family are the slow ones, but they can turn really well. And so I basically I thought of applying that to here. So now you have the super quick moving heavyweights, but they are not as defensive as the other ones. You have the quick turning ones, but they are slow and can carry a lot more. You have the more like armored heavyweights, which are now slower than before, even slower than before, and they don't turn as well, and they cannot carry as much anymore, because the main issue they had in this game is that they couldn't carry a lot and also have a lot of armor, so you can just put whatever weapon you wanted in there. And that made them the king of legs. Like, if you run a heavyweight in base game, you're gonna win. They're just not.
Yeah,
and now,
and I got a case study of that kind of shows where, like, I like to attribute some of this to my own skill, but I feel like it was mostly the build. So it was, remember the finals of the tournament? I think this was the last fight. Like, Gilbert had already won the first two, and he already won the tournament. We did, like, the last fight of that round just to do it. And that one ended up being, with him as host, he had Death Decline Spider, which he's host, of course it's going to win. And I had Kshatriya, so of course I had a super heavy. I actually won that fight.
yeah, because the heavies are just that stupidly powerful in base game, and now they're actually balanced because they have nuance to them.
Oh yeah, as far as trying this potato, yeah, as far as trying this one, go to old gen in ACD2. It's pinned. Everything you need is pinned. You have to dig through it a bit. I need to clean up some of the late 3rd gen pins. I think a lot of that info is kind of on one of the docks, and I can just put it on the dock so we can have less clutter there. So basically, I'll do that after Unix 4.0.
You can just unpin the one with the load link and then pin it again, and it will show up on the top.
True.
I was gonna do that actually, but we started playing.
Yeah.
The other fix, I mean, the other main change that we had regarding legs are lightweights. Now lightweights specialize on having energy defense.
This is also applies to cores and arms in general as well.
Yeah, lighter parts will generally have a more energy focused defense spread, and that actually made them really fun. Like, if you bring a laser rifle against a lightweight, you're not gonna do shit to it. I mean, you will do damage, but it's significantly less, and it's actually pretty good, because one of the main issues I had with lightweights in base game is that you can just spam orbits on them, and they will be dead before they get to you. Now, if you try to use orbits on them, or like if you try to kill a lightweight by using orbits, the lightweight can just laugh at you, because they are not gonna get hit by them because they are faster now, and their energy defense ensure that even if they get hit, the damage that the orbit's gonna do is not nearly as much as before. However, their shell defense is now lower. So if you have something like a machine gun,
I don't think I lowered their shell defense. It was already low, because the way the game worked originally was it just, as you went up in weight class, all your defenses went up. So I don't think I touched their shell defense.
But like if you want to kill a lightweight, then you have to use shell stuff.
Shred parts. We don't use part break. Part break is just like, if there was a more transparency or like things that showed how it worked, I'd be willing to play with it. But as it is, it's just like, I don't know how the fuck it works. I don't really care. It's an annoying mechanic.
Yeah, it's too arbitrary in my opinion. Like, sniper rifles for some reason had the best break capabilities, while shotguns never break stuff. Like, breaking a shield with a shotgun was really hard. But if you bring a sniper rifle, then for some reason the sniper rifle would just break it, even though you're hitting it less than with other weapons. So it's not damage based, it's like,
I mean, it might be. I feel like it might be damage based, but I imagine there might be something where it looks at where on the hitbox you got hit at, and maybe snipers just have a way of, yeah.
Maybe the hitbox is large. I don't know, but it's like too arbitrary for my liking, so we just.
Yeah, that's the main thing. Like, if there were stats that showed exactly how that worked, cool.
Oh, and
Shit, I pressed start. Oh
importing.
no. Oh wait, I must have already. I don't know. But yeah, and oh yeah, rockets. This is something I wanted to mention. Pretty much every rocket has half the reload now. Have fun with that.
And the other thing about break weapons is that if you break the right arm weapon and the enemy doesn't have like a back cannon or something, you are fucked. You are gonna lose luck forever. You won't have luck anymore, and that like will just win you the game instantly. And it's really annoying. So we just got rid of it by not using power breaking. The other significant change was heat. Most weapons do not have heat anymore, but stuff like howitzers, rockets, and a few missiles do have heat. And that's mainly from my bitching up about poison damage from heat. Because then, in base game, you will have like DPS weapons that will also overheat you, so you have DPS on top of like poison damage. And that's horrible in my opinion. And in like the first iteration of patch where energy weapons had heat, they were broken as all hell. And now you have to pick between having a good DPS output, or having the poison damage. And that's actually pretty good. Like it feels good now. I ate shit to that.
Death by Strix quadruped.
You gotta use the laser cannon, dude. The laser cannon is the sniper cannon of this game.
Understandable.
At least it's supposed to be that.
I find there's shots I can hit with the laser cannon that I don't feel like I could hit as well with the grenade cannon.
I don't really like the laser cannons too much in this game, to be honest.
But yeah, no, potato. But yeah, by all means, like I can send if you are having trouble finding it in the pins, I can send you the links and shit. Also, large missiles no longer have max attack, but they're still scary as fuck.
Wow. Can I please get a howitzer? No? Alright. Come on, dude, I just need one howitzer hit.
No, you should need 2 to overheat.
Yeah.
Never mind!
Come on, Ocean Clutch. Ooh, that was close. Come on, the Ocean Clutch. I want to believe. I want to believe. Like, if I hit the whole volley, you're probably dead. Damn, it never happened.
Death by Mary Shelley.
I wanted to believe in the Urchin Clutch.
Netcode out of the slow dimension. I haven't looked into that. That's probably well beyond my knowledge, and even then, that's just also like me and Kelt playing. Like, if other people like AO or Gilver, it's going to be super fast. But that's just a person-to-person thing. Kind of like 4th gen.
We are fucking continents apart, so even if we had like NASA level of the speed in the internet, just because we're that far apart from each other, it's gonna slow down. And it really sucks.
I'm kind of annoyed, but I'm also okay with the fact that that one laser rifle, I think that was the PK, was able to almost keep up with 2 guns. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's working as intended!
Dude, the PK is such an amazing weapon, but in base game it has like Karasawa level drain for no reason. And even in Last Wave, it's super drainy to use. So you never see it used. You might as well just run Karasawa for that drain. Come on, I wanna believe in my search. There we go. That's more like it. That's more like it.
Try to hit me across the building, you fucker.
The stick back pedal is it? Yeah.
No!
Yeah. Damn, I thought the hit would kill you.
Damn, the PK through the collapsing building did though. I was just like, I'm safe. Then I like saw like, I didn't see the laser, I just saw like the impact. I'm like, damn. Dude, that backpedaling didn't feel like bullshit. What is this? That felt fun. What? This isn't allowed. Backpedaling being fun to fight against is not allowed in my Armored Core.
And I will defend my backpedaling by saying that if I had stuck to close range, I would probably be fucking dead in seconds. Because lasers against heavyweights, they melt.
Yeah.
Alright, time for LX cannon tank again. Actually, no, I want to test grenade and chain.
Grenade and chain's pretty good. At least in a tank-on-tank fight. Then again, I did find the chain, like, it wasn't super crazy good against your quad, but it was definitely like, stay the fuck away from me.
Oh yeah. Then I couldn't push you because the recoil of the grenade cannon will just throw me back.
I knew I was dead when I saw the missiles being fired. Damn, I was hoping to win so I could be like, because that was a Saligio cosplay, so I could be like, are you ready for your next lesson?
Are you ready for your next? I thought that was a living standing with the fucking weird core and like with legs or something.
Nah, it was my attempt at making a Tellus.
Damn. The cosplay failure. I need to make a Linstant cosplay, now that I have the Linstant head in this game.
Range got up? No, I haven't been able to find what they do with range.
Also, the grenade felt really good, now that it's not complete bullshit by having an amazing reload. Oh, dude, this is a Instant cosplay right now. It actually looks like it.
Damn.
I'll show it to you before we fight.
Okay. I'm bringing out a cosplay build, so I can't wait for it to be hard countered because my one ranged weapon is energy.
Destroyed.
But yeah, I think the head rebalance was mostly based on stuff Sash had sent me. Like, heads don't necessarily follow the rule of, like, heavy as shell, light as energy. Heads are just kind of their own thing.
That feeling when Sash has good ideas for once.
Dude, did I send you that PDF? The where he just, like, went over a bunch of shit? It's funny, he made a PDF for this. And then, of course, for his patch, that's never coming out, he has a fucking notebook and he handwrites everything.
Oh yeah, I've seen the handwritten notebook.
Like, he missed an opportunity when I'm like, I wanted pics to the notebook, where he just takes a picture of the cover without showing any of the contents. He missed the opportunity. Just like he missed having an upload schedule for Unix 4.0.
Ooh, I can use the prototype sniper rifle to pretend it's a Koji rifle.
I still remember, like, whatever it was last time we played, that you were just like, please kill this thing before I get too used to it winning. And like, I literally brought that rifle and just won that fight anyway.
Yeah, no, that heavy is good, but it's nowhere, like, it's killable.
Yeah, Gilver ended up making Kingpin just a tank. Like, literally the same weapon's just a tank.
Kingpin, but it's just a tank.
Yeah, and it was bullshit, and I was like, that's part of why I was like, alright, orbits are gonna die. So not only did I, like, crazy nerf the 30 shots, I also nerfed the 15s a little bit.
Does this Liston cosplay is a little too accurate? I cannot put any fucking weapon on it without being overweight.
As intended, TM.
Alright, dude. I am ready.
Yeah, I have like a file that's like, yeah, I saw some of my AC4 cosplays earlier. Though I'm not sure, I think Strix Quadruped was a little bit different between 4 and 4 Answer. Yeah.
Yes, in For Answer it has the 061 legs and better weapons. As the 061.
Oh my god, you can lock from me across the map! Anyway, let me look at this. That paint scheme thing, though. Look at her paint schemes!
This is a Mavor's lobby now. Alright, let's fight. It did nothing, dude. I wouldn't mind if he give this head like retarded energy defense like in Frontier. That would be a cool head to have. Oh my god. I deserve to die now.
Damn, I tried to style.
Alright, I'm happy with my Liston cosplay.
Dude, look at the fucking eyes! Damn, I should have gotten a screenshot of that moment, oh well.
I mean, I can watch it on the stream later.
Alright, for your reference, you're looking at 121. Let me PM that to you.
Alright.
I think you might need to go a few seconds back from there, but I was just like, let me check where on the stream it says live for... Damn, we've been live for over an hour.
When you're having fun, time flies. Alright,
I found it funny earlier today where Jose was just like, oh, based on how you play in 4th, or I think I can see how you play in the old gen, or like, whatever conversation was going on, because it's 4th gen. And we know what goes on in 4th gen. But like, it's kind of funny, like, I use a lot more varied shit in this game.
Yeah, you do.
But then again, it's also because I'm like making the patch and it's just like, ooh, I want to make things work.
Right, I haven't tested hover tanks yet. So
yeah, hover tanks, like, the tread tanks seem to be in a decent spot. Or at least let one leg does.
Yeah, we pretty much have only been using that one leg.
Lockbox situation. Wide and shallow lock no longer exists. N and D lock no longer exists because that's fucking trash. Most weapons are going to be using standard lock, but some weapons like sniper rifles, I think bazookas, some the sawas, plasma, grenades, etc. are using special lock. So it's a mix of, because I find that to be pretty balanced. Like wide and shallow just feels too free, especially with this FCS.
Yeah, wide and shallow, like SRA or whatever the SRA 02 is almost full screen. even though it's supposed to be like horizontal.
I have an
Yeah.
image. I have an image that if you go to the tournament Discord that no one uses anymore, Potato, go to Silent Line modding, go to pins. It's literally the first pin. I have an image. Or actually, you know what? Fuck it. I'll just PM it to you.
Is that the image I made with the heavyweight?
No, I'll PM it to you as well.
Oh yeah, no, I see it, I see it, I see it.
Actually, no, I'll just put this in old gen and ping you.
Just to ping everyone.
But yeah, it's posted in old gen so that you can take a look at the lockbox size of SRA-02. And it's showing you with and without the optional. And I think that lockbox optional now costs 10 slots. Yeah, the optional parts. You want to go into the optional parts?
You can explain. I'm trying to make this tank not fucking overweight. So
Understand. Yeah, that's tough. That's tough. Alright, so optional parts. Most everyone's going to run the same set of optionals with maybe like a couple variations, and then if you're running energy weapons, you might do stuff there. But overall, there wasn't really much depth to it. Now, what we've done with the optionals is all cores have 20 slots, so that's rule 1. And then we have like about 7 optional, I think, that are 1 slots, and you kind of pick 5. The idea is you pick 5 of those, and that's going to have like some of your just quality of life stuff. And then you have 15 slots to use everything else, which are either 5, 10, or 15 slot parts. So like the defense optionals are now 10 slots each, which means if you want both defense optionals, which used to be a very standard choice, you have to give up better turning, better defense stability, and stuff like that. And so the idea is now, it's not quite like a ring system with Dark Souls, but it's similar in a way. So there's actual depth now in what you choose. Like, I'm sure there'll still be some standard choices, or it might be, but that might at least vary more player to player, right? You know what I mean, Kelt?
Yeah.
The point is there's more variety out of it now than there was in base game, so. I can't believe this patch is actually fun.
I am not having fun making this tank not overweight, dude.
Yeah, hover tanks need work.
I think you nerfed their fucking leg. Like, in the frame I have now, it's absolute garbage, and it's at the limit of leg weight.
All right, Kelt, you ready for what I did to tank legs load capacity?
All right.
The only 2 legs that got changed were the 3003 and the Trident. So the 3003 got a buff in load capacity. The Trident got a nerf in load capacity. That is all I've done to hover tanks. When it comes to... Damn, my fucking spreadsheet allows me to just dig up that information and look at it instantly.
Damn, imagine using spreadsheets in the year for Lord 2021.
To be fair, this project would not have gone this far without them.
The spreadsheets support the fucking world.
Yeah, really.
Excel is running like... Excel itself is just supporting the economy.
Well, I originally had this on Excel, but I wanted a way for everyone to be able to view. And so I converted it over to Google Sheet. But I still have, like, the part memory structured spreadsheet I have. It's still on Excel. That's just a personal file I have.
Alright, my tank is no longer overweight, and it's kind of decent.
Let me take a look at the load cap. So, the tread tank's load ranges from 6880 to 8600. Meanwhile, the hover tanks range from 5915 to 7200. No, that's... Yes.
6020?
To 7200. That's just the light ones. Yeah, I think there's some load buffs that need to be introduced.
I am using the Is the harpoon a threat or is the harpoon a?
Harpoon, I'm pretty sure, is a Mirage heavy hover tank.
I'm using the one above it, the
D4,
D4C.
yeah, that's the crest. That's the one crest hover.
Yeah, and I'm having a real big trouble not making this over with this set of weapons.
Yeah.
But I did it.
All right.
It's probably gonna suck.
Also, feel free to change the map if you want to. We've been doing a lot of testing exclusively on this map.
Oh yeah, sure. I can put in another one. I mean, this is like the parabolic of this game.
Yeah, I agree. Except the buildings are destructible.
And ironically, they play parabolic more than anything because the buildings are not destructible. The duality of men. Oh my god, something fucked me up, dude. Yeah, too little today, too little too late. Way too little, way too late. That howitzer did not want to hit.
Yeah, I'm getting the feeling that ironically, the hover tanks don't need better energy efficiency on top of low.
I did like the speed I was moving at, but the drain is fucking retarded.
Yeah,
I
I
think
think I'm
that
pretty
this is
sure that the
the-
tanks are using have the aerial drain thing that Portable has for no reason.
Yeah, I think that's their issue because you cannot do, like, for starters, you can't really ground dash with tanks. They don't have that. Whenever you press the booster, you're gonna go up instantly. They don't have a ground dash, so they are already slower compared to other legs because the aerial dash, or just flying in general, is slower than the ground dash. Fun fact: it's the opposite in 4th gen for some reason. And if you make you will have to balance the drain, taking into consideration that you don't have a ground dash, so you are forced to fly, which means that you are forced to eat this stupid portable drain debuff for no reason.
Also, the left rifle now does less damage. I can't believe it, dude. Now it's not this wonderful just plug and play weapon.
Good.
I can't believe it's working as intended!
Give the assault rifle a try.
I actually nerfed that one's attack as well.
Damn, yeah, I did notice. Yeah, actually, if I recall correctly, we hadn't touched the left arm assault rifle at all.
The left arm assault rifle, I ended up its attack is actually lower than the left rifle in base game, so I actually touched that a while ago in terms of, so it actually had more power than the left rifle.
Alright.
So no, it got touched a while ago, probably around the same time the left rifle got touched, or maybe not. It depends on when the discovery of left assault weapons actually tracking occurred.
Also, I like that it's like this is one of the few gun designs that I really enjoy. The left arm assault rifle. It looks pretty cool, and I like that the underside part of the barrel is the magazine. So you have this huge magazine that you could believe has 150 rounds. instead of having this retarded magazine like the 150 machine gun.
I like how you're just like, oh, what's wrong with it? Oh no. Like literally, it looks so cool until you notice that.
Yeah. And what happened is that when I put the you know that the guns spin, so when I put the cursor over the gun, I was looking at it from the front, and then it just turned and revealed itself to me.
You know, it's just like the no, it's just like, oh yes, here's this pretty lady. Then it's just like, oh no, 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 I've made a mistake.
You know what I haven't tested at fucking all? Flamethrowers. We have never used them in this patch, or in any patch for that matter.
I need to revive. Damn, is Potato still here? I don't think Potato's still here. If you're still here, Potato, I should revive Grill Master. Do you remember Grill Master?
That was from Formula Front?
Yes.
Yeah, I remember.
Dude, the fucking just flame. It was literally a flame heavy, dude! Like, literally flame heavy.
The actual flame heavy. Alright, let's see if flamethrowers are worth anything.
Alright, I'm gonna bring a retarded thing and watch it not work.
Alright, where is the... Oh, there's only one. I actually really like the design of the flame. Like, I could see this design being like a laser rifle or something, instead of being like a flamethrower.
Ah, Formula Front, how I actually got into this whole community stuff in the first place. Or the whole Armored Core Discord scene.
Damn.
And that's how the whole seagull thing started. I made a meme team of pigeons because pigeons are good memes. And then I learned seagulls eat pigeons.
Oh, dude, I made the best joke of the entire like tournament when I also did like a bird theme team, and one of them was called Do or Die.
Jesus Christ. Do or die. Rip in peace, Dodo Bird.
Yeah.
Alright, I hope you're ready for my meme.
The flamethrower triady going on right now, dude. I wonder if you're fast enough, you could get hit by your own flamethrower. You know, like the flame.
If the game doesn't freeze.
Yeah, that too.
Damn, I guess my ground torpedoes were destined to miss.
Destroyed. This is a great opportunity to change the map. Time to put a map where ground torpedoes are completely useless.
Understandable. What I'm noticing is it's seeming like generally if you're running lighter, more mobile ACs, you're more likely gonna get more better benefits out of steady damage weaponry. Damn, Kelt is dead. Anyway, Kelt's dead, so have a good day. He's probably doing some internet shit. So yeah, Kelt is dead. His funeral will be Tuesday.
Damn, I don't have Tuesday free, dude.
Damn, dude. I guess you'll miss Kelt's funeral.
I think my internet just ate shit.
Yes, it
Amazing.
did. But yeah, what I was saying was I'm noticing more mobile ACs are probably gonna generally will probably use the more steady damage kind of weapons, while the like bigger things are gonna be more of a. I guess with the bigger guns, it seems like the focus of the bigger guns is more of a keep them in your lock for a while, rather than necessarily like hard maneuver. Not that you can't do that, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, and lobby is up. This is a perfect opportunity to change the map. Oh, let me go back to Wi-Fi for my data. Alright.
But yeah, that's what I'm noticing. It seems like the bigger guns are more of a keep them in your lock for an extended period of time kind of weapon versus a just mobility, like slipping through everything. Not that. Wow, he's actually dead again.
Alright, no, we're back at full. And I forgot to fucking save my AC, so I'll have to make them all again.
I'll just pull out the base to knock. Juggernaut.
Alright, map, give me ideas.
Crest.
You know which map we haven't played in ages?
What?
Cross Arena.
Understandable.
That map is actually pretty good. And we're gonna play it. Alright, let me remake my fucking ACs real quick. It's not gonna take long because I already know what to do with them. I think peak armored core is when you try to make an AC from memory and for some reason it's overweight. And then you have to, like, especially like fucking verdict day. Oh yeah, let me just make this AC, and then it's overweight for no reason, and you have like 1 minute on the clock to solve whatever issue it has. That is for me peak armored core experience. So yeah, now that I have my A rank, I can do JP.
Nice. And then I can get myself bodied again. And then then you can fight Kiss Pile, where you'll see the pile coming. You will perform the counter to get out of the way, and then also get a counter kick so that you can instantly kill them. And then you die anyway because lag. Also, I'm pretty sure if you see C-Star Reapers, you just lost the fight.
Yeah, can't wait to get my shit pushed in by the Japs. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, it'll probably be good for me to play some 5th gen again. So on top of this, so that it's kind of like I'm not burning myself out of 4th. Like, I just kind of stopped taking 4th seriously.
I don't know, I enjoy 4th, especially after I started playing with the Japs. I enjoy it, definitely, I enjoy it more than I used to before. Mainly because I can play more stuff.
Yeah. Maybe I'll have to start playing with the Japs. What's funny though is if I want to beat you. That's funny though is if I want to beat you in a dual rifle fight, I just pull out White Glint.
Yeah, because White Glint is a fucking hard counter, dude. It's like 1100 something shell defense versus 6k. There's no way I'm winning that if I just keep in front of you and you have better arms for that on White Glint. Like, White Glint itself is really good. The only thing that lets it down is the missiles. Because the Salims are really slow.
Let me check the ballistic defense on it. This is, of course, assuming the wiki stats are actually correct. Alright, White Glint has, if assuming the wiki's correct on the 1.4 reg frame parts, it has 9,635 ballistics defense.
This is still 3k more than my lightweight.
True.
And like, the only bad part in White Glint in the entire frame is the head. That's the only bad part. The rest of the frame is top tier. Bork.
Borkity bork.
Alright, I forgot what I was about to use. Oh yeah, I already remembered. Flamethrower time.
Base tank time to die in this map.
Dude, for the longest time I didn't know that you can open the back.
That part's pretty cool.
Yeah, it really is. It's a tunnel, it's pretty fucking cool.
I like how the missile locks will start when it's during the countdown before the timer actually starts.
Oh yeah. It's always been like that actually. In 5th it also happens. And I'm pretty sure in 4th does as well. I could be wrong though. I mean, you never start like in front of your opponent in 4th. Except in like the desert. Damn, rip flamethrower.
The orbit's actually hitting. I'm happy with where the chain gun is.
That's a cool looking tank, I'll give you that.
You want the parts?
I think it's basically my tank, but with a
True.
different core.
True.
Mine uses the energy core. Yours uses the solid one.
Yeah, because I wanted that AMS.
And I wanted these stats. Because, haha, decoy. Alright, time to change this map because I realized my heavyweight is fucking useless in this one. Where is Crust based? There it is. Also, I am disappointed at the turret orbits. They suck.
Yeah, dude.
They have like no range whatsoever. Oh my god.
Stop it! I am a ground-based unit. Why do you do this to me?
The ground walker destruction. Alright, my heavyweight is this is not okay. We're not supposed to be winning this. Oh, this only has 2 logs. What the hell?
There was a part where I thought I was winning, and then, but I forgot heat was a thing, so when I looked at my AP, I was like, wait, fuck, I'm losing! Ooh!
Oh, I won. I'm just happy that I got that Urchin hit when you were like going right out of cover.
Yeah, dude, I was just like, damn. Like, I was gonna say something, but of course, the push to talk tragedy.
The fucking push to talk defeats the point of Discord. I cannot believe why people use it. Time to actually save my file so I don't lose the ACs I made. Again.
Alright, I want you to kill this tank.
Alright, let's see.
It's the base tank. Juggernaut.
The base. Ooh, I am so glad I stopped there.
That was a good fight.
The Urchin's coming in clutch, dude.
Anyway, welcome to the stream, Sevi.
You're streaming?
Yep,
Who's streaming?
I am.
Where?
Vids and links.
Vids and links.
Alright, the tank felt like a balanced fight.
Yeah, that was pretty good. I won, like, dude, I won that because of the Urchin.
I think the open environment also helped you a lot too, because you could your mobility allowed you to use it a lot more. While with at least military district, I'm probably able to bring the fight closer using cover.
Yeah, they managed to get like an early AP lead so I could actually back off and get you to stay in the open so I can use my missiles for once.
Oh, I have to possible. Here you messed up.
Oh, fuck.
So what makes you guys play this one compared to the other ones? Like any of the newer ones?
The fact that we, at least now, can edit the stats of the game, so we can create better balance.
Oh, cool. Okay. I didn't realize you had access to game coding to do that. That's really cool. Say no more.
Oh my god, the ocean. I want to believe in my oceans.
And don't get me wrong, I obviously, like all our recording games, I got no problem with this at all.
Yeah. Also, that
I was
urchin
just
shot,
wondering.
Kelt, I was just like, I saw that and I was like, like that was close.
Oof.
The PK is the unsung hero. The PK was able to keep up with your chain gun on its own.
But I think a lot of that came down to the defense typing. But oh my god, the nuanced defenses, what is this?
Alright, let's do tank versus tank.
Yeah.
What is that?
Oh yeah, let me just go ahead and stream this here so that you can watch it instead of having to look at the actual stream. I'm just letting you know that yeah, you are on stream.
Oh, I see.
Yep. But yeah, no, that tank's fun. That tank is fun because it is like, even though I'm slow, it's still very much a positioning battle. And in that fight, I guess I was just more aggressive and was able to just start getting grenades to start chaining together. It's like, all right, bitch.
And you were more in the air, so I couldn't hit you with the hit howitzer.
You did get me with it, but like I was able to like, yeah. But it wasn't just like you overheated me, bam, I lost the fight, even though I'm a tank. So.
Do you have access to like in-game graphical textures and things like that too?
No. The way we are editing the stats is by using hex editing.
Oh, okay.
We can edit the textures using the emulator. I've done it before.
So you could technically like graphically overhaul this entire game if you wanted and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's cool.
But you wouldn't be able to package the game that way. You will have to like do it manually, and it's gonna suck if you want new players to experience that.
Makes sense.
With the hex editing, you can just make a new ROM without stat changes, which is what we do now.
Damn, that was actually epic. I'm surprised I came back as far as I did.
Yeah, I was getting scared there because you actually took the AP lead away from me at one point.
I did. I think after you got like the 4K, like once you got the chain gun, I was like, fuck, I fucked up.
The chain
Actually,
did a lot. Like, you went from 4K to like 2K just with the chain, and I have no idea how. That was pretty good.
The global cortex takes me back. But the tank core you were using, like the chest or whatever, Kelt. That kind of looks like one of the ones in 5.
Oh yeah, it does.
Yeah. Honestly, a lot of people like bitched about the aesthetic of 5, but it kind of looked a lot like some of the other games. This that like clunkiness, you know.
They actually copy like parts from the other games. In fact, like you have the I series of heads in, well, not all of them, but you have 2. Like the Magi head is basically the I2, and the I head from this game is the Raiko head.
Oh no shit, that's funny. That makes a lot of sense too then. Yeah, it's just that like boxiness of some of the older games. I mean, some of it had to do with graphics at the time, but still, it was like, you know, a lot of the ACs were just boxy looking as fuck.
I kind of like, it took me a while to get used to it. At first I didn't like it because I was used to like this clean looking, like I back then I had a thing for asymmetry where I could not stand it, and 5th gen is like super asymmetric.
Oh yeah.
I could not stand it, but then when I learned the lore of the ACs in 5th gen, then I realized, oh, this actually makes sense, a lot of sense.
Yeah, it's just a bunch of like crap slapped together because it's like left up and fucked up and shit.
Yeah, they are the humans left behind by the other humans who went to space after a war, which is the war that goes after. And those ACs you use in 5th gen are actually the ACs used in that war, but they were like, they found them on ruins.
Yeah,
So,
the tower.
They just got from ruins and tried to repair them as best as they could. That's why they started going together.
Can you still do like live and all those other ones, or are those offline?
You can't do it. Yeah, you can't do it.
You can't?
These buttons. You can, yeah. Oh my god, they couldn't give you anything other than achievements.
Yeah, I just didn't know if they kept them up or not, or took them down. Because like in 5, they took them down. You can't do the 5 ones.
No, in very big you can still do the bosses, you can still do these too.
Did you ever see the big ones from 5?
I never saw the ones from 5.
Oh, look up videos of them sometime. They're really cool. One of them was like I think it was like a pair of frigates, and they were just like going around this area shooting Ego missiles at you. It was like really fucked up. You try and get close, and they just had these like Gatling turrets that would stun you. They did high impact, so you couldn't get anywhere near it to melee it.
The lightweight tank destruction, dude.
Oh man. What are those, hand rockets?
No, I think the tank has hand missiles and a hand grenade. Yeah, he basically had the stuff to kill me, so that was a good fight. It seems like when fighting tanks, the beginning of the fight matters a lot. Like it's not that much that you are gonna win the fight in those from the beginning, you might, but it's more, are you gonna lose the fight in the first like 15 seconds?
Yeah, it matters a lot, because if you manage to take the AP lead away from the tank at the beginning, like at the first move, then you're much better off the rest of the fight, because you can just lure the tank away from cover and stuff like that. It's really helpful.
I might do some poor answer.
I had to eat that fucking hard landing because I was out of energy.
The decoy flat.
It's supposed to be a fucking hit howitzer but has a shotgun for some reason, so I messed up. Dude, setting up the second shot feels so satisfying.
Oh, I gotta go.
Alright, see?
Bye-bye. Oh my god.
That was sweaty. That was sweaty and really fun. Yeah, it seems like tanks are going to lose out in a long-range fight. Like, not that they want someone super close to them, but more just like, you were absolutely like, you had the mobility and like, let me play the range. That was a good fight. That was a really good fight.
Well, that was pretty good. Let me immediately change the shotgun for the heat howitzer, because it ruined the entire build.
That's what I'm getting
Yeah,
is,
dude.
I'm getting tanks as a mid-range, as the king of mid-range.
Yeah, they are. I am really digging the dual grenade launcher on quads. This is actually pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, it is. No, it's a fun weapon. Gilbert was playing with it and he liked it. It's really fun because it's like that rhythm you have to play against. Stand by, controller's fucking up. We're good.
Just fucking getting opposite by shooting the grenade down. It's so cool. I love that it's been a thing in every game. Jesus Christ. Oh boy. It was more than shot.
Man, tanks are interesting. They're like really interesting now.
Yeah, they're actually pretty cool. And they are not bullshit broke. Like my lightweight was able to kill it, my heavyweight was able to kill it.
Keep in mind that
The
these
what?
tanks have really good turning.
I haven't tested dual grenade launchers with the grenade left thing. I need to test that. Sounds fun. The triple grenade massacre.
Triple grenades.
Imagine if weapon arms let you shoot the arm weapon with the left arm button. And I get killed by grenades. Amazing. My whole plan is... Alright. I've been outplayed. I've been heavily outplayed. Damn.
Just bullying that just occurred.
Well, that backfired really bad.
Backfired. Like the recoil.
Katie,
Terrible
fuck you.
joke. At least I'm alive to tell it. The grenades betrayed you.
Yeah.
Anyway, let me pull out a non-tank then, because this tank is base as fuck.
It's the base tank. Increase base. Did you unfuck the attack howitzers? Really?
I did. It has less reload than last patch, but still more than the before. I think it's at 138. It's at 108 now.
Alright, let's give it a try. Cause last patch it felt horrible.
I had to turn off the EO because I was almost overheating my.
Oh, I will have loved if that actually killed you. Right in your face.
Death by fortunate son. Also, bring a napalm howitzer, and I want you to shoot me with it.
Alright. Can do that.
I'm just... There's something I'm curious about. Oh my god. Remember how before with the napalm it was getting me like 800 something degrees up?
Mm-hmm.
What's the overheat temperature right now?
9999.
Well, 999. But what does this tell you?
That is doing more than that.
I think napalm is coded to overheat you in one shot.
Maybe, yeah. That's kind of cool and at the same time kind of bullshit. Working as intended TM.
Thanks, From. Because that's what I was noticing was... Like before...
Yeah, you kept saying that I needed 2 shots, but then I kept shooting one, and
Yeah,
one
and I
was
kept
left.
thinking, I was kind of running through my head like, oh, I got hit by like missiles that had some heat, or I got hit by other insert thing that had heat here, thinking that's why you're able to get it high, and I was just like, something's off. Understandable, napalm.
We can know for sure if you remove the heat and then we test, but doing that for a patch sounds not worth the trouble.
Yeah.
And in any case, this weapon is supposed to overheat you anyway, so it doesn't matter.
What that does mean, though, is I theoretically could play with lowering the overheat temperature significantly, and then just making sure everything else is really low heat if we want overheat to last less time. But I think it's fine the way it is. Because I can tell you, like, the last fight, like, I was looking at my energy gauge. I'm pretty sure I got within 20 degrees of overheating when I was using the EO. So, it was just like...
Yeah, it happened something similar to me when I was using the EO to kill your tank.
Like, nuanced gameplay. Jeez, we're almost at 2.5 hours.
Alright, wanna do one more and then call it?
Yeah, should be good. I think this is good testing. Like, we haven't necessarily found broken shit. I think it's just more of a... This is... Even if we haven't found the broken shit, this is a good image of how the fight should be.
Yeah.
How close did I get to the... Why is that laser rifle scarily accurate? Damn, Celts is... So yeah, Celt's been dead this entire time because Discord is trash.
I was really hoping for the Arching clutch, but it never happened.
Yeah, earlier in the fight, there was like one that I was like, how close did I come to that?
Dude, it happened like twice, and then at one point where I had like a really good shot, I got blinded by the plasma, and I missed it.
Oh my god. Damn. But yeah, that was fortunate, son.
Dude, plasma is really like a hard counter to heavyweights, and I'm fine with that.
Yeah. I mean, we might need to tone it down. Because that's what I'm kind of thinking. It's like, I'm okay with counters, but I want to avoid hard counters, because that's, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Well, no, like, even if we haven't necessarily found a ton of broken shit, like, I don't really feel like there was a single broken thing we found in all of this.
Yeah, and whenever like someone, like either you or I brought like a really good build, the next match someone will bring a build that was able to kill it, even though it wasn't really a hard counter necessarily.
Yeah, or it was clear that it was basically just like it was the piloting that made the difference kind of thing. Like some fights you just had it, like some fights I had the A game, sometimes you had the A game going, but it didn't feel like, oh, I was in a losing fight. Now, granted, fringe cases, I think like the lightweight you had that killed my tank, but then again, I feel like on a different map with more cover, I'd be able to have an easier time with that because you had open space to maneuver around.
Oh yeah, like it did melt your tank, but like if you watch the footage, you know why it happened, because I got close, I had my laser rifle. Like you can pinpoint the reason I was able to win that. I got you to play my game, and I won.
Yep.
So it's not necessarily that I just happened to have like this one weapon that would just melt you instantly.
Come on.
Like if you had played that different and I didn't push you that far, you probably would have won that.
Yeah. But that's the thing, is like I'm feeling like the tanks, I feel like I'm probably Treen City and Military Base are probably going to be the preferred maps for tank. You have more cover to work with so that it's harder for someone to maneuver around you.
Oh yeah.
Longer range stuff, anything longer range base is likely going to be a lot more fragile. Which means you could hopefully start with it. At least with my tank, you see how much it gouges AP. To make sure that I'm going to start the fight with a really strong AP, usually with the AP advantage, so I can at least try and get the first strike to solidify it.
I just want to point out that look at the boosters.
Is there a way to get